What's up, y'all? It's Jay Thunder.
And AJ Radix.
And we are the PWX AWA Tag Team Champions, Extreme Thunder. And you're listening to the Smack Raw Podcast, baby.
Hello, and welcome to the SmackDown podcast. Kyle, you got your voice on. You could have just said it. It's ready. I thought Kev's internet died again. He was still. Hello, and welcome to the SmackDown podcast. Oh my God, SmackDown podcast. This is your host Sebastian. I'm here with Kevin, Kyle. How we doing, guys?
Hey, I'm doing good over here.
I should have said Kevin first and then Kyle because this it's already.
Hey man, rolling with the punches tonight, I guess.
I asked you if you wanted to do a warm up.
I just hope Kyle don't hit 7 on accident.
Oh no.
But no, we're here tonight, guys, to talk about SmackDown, or the last SmackDown before Super Showdown. It's a go-home show. Guess you could really call what we got tonight. Before we get into it, though, follow us on YouTube, guys. Like and subscribe. Get us on Stitcher, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify. Not forgetting anything, fellas?
I don't think so. But I don't remember all of them either.
We're on Podbean too, folks.
I knew Kyle was sitting there with something in the chamber.
Right.
No, guys, we are here. Go home show, Super Showdown. I'm on the Blood Money shows. Kyle's gonna hate me tonight. Oh, what were we thinking about the show tonight, guys?
Nah, it was okay.
I thought
it was a lot of fluff, frankly.
That was about. Then again, to be honest, we were having a big argument. So
that's true.
Some stuff was there, but not really there. Kyle, what did you think of the show tonight?
It was decent. It was a go-home show. The Bellas were on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on it.
But that felt like the fluffiest part of the show to me. Honestly, it was just like, they were there. Okay,
They're Hall of Famers.
No, and don't get me wrong, I'm not taking away from what the Bellas are and what they've meant, but who cares about that segment? That's kind of what I thought. You know what I mean?
Whoa, Kev, pump the brakes, man, dude. The Bella Army. You don't want to piss off the Bella Army now. I'm telling you right now. Don't. Hey, the Bellas are cool. Goodbye SmackDown podcast. We endorse the Bellas.
No. I'm not saying anything wrong with the Bellas. What I'm saying is that
we're about to turn off them like we did the Canadian.
Yeah. Oh my God, our Canadian demographic. It tanks.
Yeah. Talk shit about Bret Hart and they leave. And oh man. No, the Bellas was on. They announced their Hall of Famers and pregnant, so that was a thing. I did like Daniel Bryan came out, right when they was leaving.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked that.
They were leaving. We also had Goldberg, another Hall of Famer. That was there.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, I don't know, John Cena's next week. SmackDown's like the throwback show. Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, everybody. Even Sheamus getting an elimination chamber. Had that announcement. Throwback.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. What are you doing, Kev? We're live and you're playing on your phone.
Hey, It's a candid moment. That's what we do on the Smack Raw podcast. Are you kidding? I'm promoting. I'm posting this on Twitter, SmackDown, posting it on my Twitch. I'm getting the viewers. All right. What are you doing?
Kevin is barking.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, sorry about that. In all
You should have given me a
seriousness.
heads up, Kevin. I could have, just went to Phenomenal SmackDown Rundown.
No, you're good. I'm sorry about that. I was being very unattentive. But I'm here 100% now. I'm here 100%.
But no, I guess we will get in straight to the rundown. I think I got 1, 2, 3. I got 7 topics after the rundown.
Wait a minute. What's the whole name of the rundown?
The Phenomenal SmackDown Rundown.
Are we throwing to it right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh. Okay.
All right, we opened the show. Usos came out. They talked about their 8-man tag. Their partners, New Day, came out. They sort of teased a future feud. New Day bringing up they had one more reign, and that meant they were better. Usos kind of didn't like it. By the time it started getting a little bit spicy, Miz and Morrison come out. Miz blah, 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 because he really didn't have much to say. Just hyping up the match. Dolph and Rude come out. They didn't
Whoa! Are you totally gonna negate the new chant we got from Miz and Morrison?
Oh my God, that chant was the bomb. I loved it.
What was the chant? I might have missed that chant. What was the chant called?
Oh God, what was it now? I forget what it is. It was
I
Miz
kinda
and
know.
Morrison, hey, hey, ho, ho. Was that what it was?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Well, there were some people that started chanting it when Miz said it, and there were a lot of boos too. But it was still cool.
So, and full disclosure here, guys, I haven't been on 2 weeks. My daughters have, among ever several home issues, hot water heaters, all that good stuff. So, yeah, my attention on this was a little to my daughter, so I might have missed that. Dolph and Rude did come out. They didn't say a word. They went
Get some
straight to
priorities, man. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway.
But Dolph Rude come out, and we go straight to the match. Well, they got a little bit of fist fight, and then we go straight to the match. Right after a commercial. It was a fine match. It was run-of-the-mill 8-man tag. There's nothing too no about it. We've seen these tag teams, especially Dolph and Rude and Usos, plenty of times here lately. The finish came. Jay hits a on Rude for the win. And there was a little thing in this match I do want to talk about later, not necessarily about it, but something you might have noticed last week. We'll see.
Ooh.
Especially with Kevin's attention span here.
Oh, no.
Go back, Tucker. Tucker confronts Mandy. Mandy, I don't know if you caught this. Mandy kind of acted like she didn't know what text Tucker was talking about.
Yep.
Kind of planting the seed for Dolph being the one that sent the text, I believe.
Did you hear the crowd when Tucker said that Otis was the sweetest guy he knew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big Otis chance in this. Especially, and at the end, too, when Sonya says that drew some heat.
For sure.
That Mandy was more of a Dolph girl anyways or something along those lines?
Yep.
No, I think she said Dolph is more of a Mandy guy.
That's right. Sorry. Your audio keeps cutting in and out, so I'm just trying to fill the gaps if you cut out.
Oh. We got Lacey's interview next. I kind of like this. They brought in some consistency. They even asked Lacey, you're going after bullies. You used to be a bully yourself.
Yeah.
And, she went straight on it. She acknowledged it, said yes. But as soon as they went after my daughters, I realized realized I was doing wrong and decided to go right back after it.
Yep.
I felt like Kyle was about to cut me off again. Next, we have what was it called? A Symphony of Destruction match?
Yeah, and by the way, WWE missed an opportunity to play some goddamn Megadeth on national TV because they actually wrote a song like in the mid-'90s called Symphony of Destruction. Like, come on! You call the match Symphony of Destruction. Dave Mustaine is pissed off right now. He wants his royalty check. Give it to him. Goddamn WWE.
God, whoa. Whoa. Kevin, when he pays attention, he's into it, by God. No, I didn't even know it was a song, Kevin, so you taught me something. But this match, it was different. It was, I don't know what the instrument's called, the little shaky thingy. It makes noise.
Are you talking about a maraca?
Yeah, a maraca? Yeah. No, a maraca is the little thing. It's no, I don't know. Okay.
I mean, I missed this match. I was picking my kids up, but we said shaky.
Maraca's more of
the maraca's like a rattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not it. This had the metal things around them. And...
A tambourine?
A tambourine?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So you did that. There was tables. There was a guitar. There was a cello. Is that how you pronounce it? The big guitar?
Yep.
Okay. I got that one.
Stand-up bass there.
Yeah. They double suplex Braun through one of those. The finish came with Braun power slamming Shinsuke Nakamura on top of a piano, bending the piano.
By the way, that looked nasty. Like, Shinsuke Nakamura looked like he actually, like, was in some serious pain after that.
Dude, that looked like it hurt Braun.
Right?
Kyle says he missed this match, but he knows it hurt Braun back.
I caught the ending, okay?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now it was just the ending. Come on. No.
He caught the finish.
I saw the table spot was sick.
Yeah, the elbow. Yeah, Elias, kind of, I'm not much on Elias, but he did do a couple of little cool things in this match. But after this, we got Corbin cutting a promo about his and match this year, and it's only 20. I'm not going to spend much more on that one. Yeah, that's how tired of this feud I am.
Agreed.
Yeah. Let's see. Next, I believe we had, was it the Naomi, or was it it was the Momo Bliss, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. The Bellas came out, they announced the Hall of Fame, there was going to be induction. And also, like I said, and it's pregnant. Not much else other than that. Low key, this is kind of a stacked Hall of Fame class.
For sure.
Not much else other than that.
What in God's name are you
Hey,
doing?
that was my bad. I'm sorry.
So far we have Dave Batista, NWO. So far, Liger is rumored, as well as the British Bulldog and JBL is also rumored. And so far, these rumors came true. The Bella Twins rumor came out as soon as Liger's did, so I assume that's going to be accurate as well.
Yeah.
After that, we have Daniel Bryan versus Heath Slater. Earlier in the night, Drew Gulak. Apparently, he's a coach now. He's going to be the next Sami Zayn.
Yo, I didn't even realize that was Drew Gulak, honestly. Like, that's how long it's been since I've seen Drew Gulak. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I swear to God.
that hurts my feelings.
No, I love Drew Gulak. Don't get me wrong.
True.
But like,
it hurts my feelings if they've done that to him. More than anything. But, Kyle, I know you're dying. What do you want?
To be honest, what I noticed more in this bit was Heath Slater, his promo. It was nice.
Yeah.
And if rumors are to believe on the news circuit, they said that WWE is doing away with a lot of the heavy scripting, and Heath Slater actually retweeted it and commented on it. So that's all I could think about. It was maybe Heath Slater just got a chance to cut loose with his promo. I mean, I could be reading too much into it, but I thought it was funny. No one makes my kids cry but me.
yeah, I laughed. I LOL'd at that. That was great.
Yeah, I like that too. And I hope that rumor is true. like I could see Paul doing that without even telling Vince and saying, fuck it, because he's Paul and he don't care.
Yeah.
That's what their history's been. But like Bruce Pritchard on SmackDown, like we all know about him and Vince's history. They're like this. So I don't know if he's actually doing it too. I hope so. I want it to be like everybody, because scripted promos, bullet points, that's what you should do. I don't think they should just go out there and do free reign, especially when, you got so many sponsorships and all that. So I think bulletproof.
Well, thinking about it, what about do you think because the other promo I heard earlier that struck me felt like very much more loose was the New Day and Usos. I don't feel like that was scripted. That felt very organic from them themselves as well. But once again, I could just be reading into it.
Yeah, I've always got that feeling. If you go back to their feud before, it seemed like everything they did, even down to, the Usos forfeiting their match in Mania. Like everything just between those two teams has always worked for me. So I didn't really notice as much on that one, just because that's what I expect to feel from them, I guess.
That's true. They are two of the best, and they have really good chemistry together.
Yeah. But as far as the match goes, Daniel Bryan wins with, like I said, Gulak, I guess, moved into a coach gimmick. He was trying to tell Heath to get down, and apparently he was right. He should have got down. But after that, we have Naomi and Carmella. This match was a little clunky for me. I don't know if you all felt that way.
It was decent. I mean, it wasn't the best match in the world, but it was definitely. I mean, for me, it was probably, as far as stakes and stuff like that, and pushing a storyline forwube, it was probably the best segment of the night.
I just went like match quality. I felt like it was really clunky, a lot of missed time stuff. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like just they was calling audibles. I'm not really sure. Like it wasn't fluid. It felt like to me. But
maybe
Naomi did get the win with a body scissors pin. Or no. I'm so sorry. With the what's the move called? No.
Jesus, I don't remember either. Kyle's shaking his head at us. I mean, frankly, we were like completely embroiled in our Inner Circle versus Undisputed Era argument at that time. So, like,
our chat during this, no. Split-legged moonsault. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she hit the split-legged moonsault.
How did you forget the split-legged moonsault?
Well, I wanted to say she got the win with the, but I was like, no, she did something about the. Yeah, no, either. We was in the middle of a bad argument that you left, Kyle. Okay, you abandoned the argument, so we stuck into it.
Yeah. I don't half-ass an argument, man. Yeah, well, so I whole-ass it, and SmackDown be damned at that point, So.
Well, after this match, Goldberg comes out. I look at the clock here. It's 9:54 when he finally grabs the mic. I don't expect. I was actually surprised we got a Firefly Funhouse thing. I figured he was just going to tap that. But we did. Firefly Funhouse came on. Fiend pops up behind him. Goldberg calls it. Fiend hits a spear. Gets not right back up. He sold it for a couple seconds. But when he got up, he gave Goldberg a look at that didn't do much. Just the look in his eyes. Goldberg starts to go for another one. Lights go out. Fiend is gone. I figured we was going to maybe get the claw on the second spear, but that's probably a save it for a pay-per-view kind of thing. Yeah. Which is good. I mean, especially today, I feel like a lot of the times they give away stuff on free TV can be saved for pay-per-views. Not just WWE, but just in general. But that is it for the phenomenal SmackDown rundown. Remember the rest of the show, Kyle. Hey. 8.
It's actually 9, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, 8. Oh, I thought. Okay.
No.
Whatever.
7 and 9. Opposite corners. You're giving away giving away the production side of things over here.
Yeah,
but.
trade secrets, man. Trade secrets. We can't,
Hey, I'm going for a broken skull kind of feel here. All right, we go back. But I don't care. First thing I want to talk about of our 7 topics here: New Day and Usos. I feel like they always kind of got screwed. Other than the Hell in a Cell, their Hell in a Cell, they got that chance and it was a classic. But other than that, their matches was usually put on a pre-show. If you remember SummerSlam 2017, they put on the match of the night on the pre-show. I know we've seen this a few times now, but it's been a while. Usos spent some time on Raw. Would you mind seeing this as the Mania match, or would you rather see the usual Mania multi-fatal tag team match that we get every?
That's a good question, man. Because I feel like if the leash was taken off of those guys together in a match, they could fucking kill it. So I wouldn't. That's hard though, because like those 4-way fatal 4-way tag matches are awesome, but god damn, I think that the New Day and the Usos by themselves, I'd like to see it. I mean, I'd like to see it, honestly. I think over the normal stuff.
Yeah, I'd rather see that too. I don't think that'll be the way to go, because everybody on the Mania card, and not just for them. I remember, years ago there was so much, moaning about this guy deserves to be on the Mania card. So they was like, you know what, screw it, we'll get everybody on there.
Yeah.
So, and now we're stuck with 7-hour WrestleManias.
Right.
So for I'm not in that camp that everyone deserves to be on a Mania card. I understand it's the highest payday, and I understand why people want to be on that card. But, like I said, 8-hour WrestleMania, 7-8 hours. It's a little long. I'd shorten it to your main guys who actually draws you the money there. And that's the way I would go if I was in charge. And not just that, these two teams, they're one of my favorite tag team feuds of all time. If you go back a couple years ago, they killed it. From start to finish, all their matches were great. Their Hell in a Cell match, I think I had on my greatest of all time top 10 list. I think I had them at like number 6 of all time.
Oh wow!
Matches. Yeah, Kyle, it was a great list. Shut up.
I don't remember the list personally. I just remember thinking it was crap.
No, that is great. Batista and Triple H is number 1, by the way. Don't want to hear no fights about it.
Do you guys think that New Day's going to turn heel on the Usos? We can't have face versus face.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, who would turn heel in that situation?
Big E teased it. Because he was the one who dropped the bomb to say, we have 7 reigns. That's 1 more. That means we're better than you. That's
true. I can't imagine the New Day as heel though. It's too hard, like with their gimmick and everything. And like with the Usos, it's just a little tweak and they can be heel in no time,
Yeah, as much as we've already seen it, I think it was.
So we lost Sebastian there.
Yeah.
Damn. I think what he was saying. We didn't hear anything, man.
Son of a bitch. Okay, I'll start over. I think it'd be the Usos turning heel there, as much as we've already seen it. The New Day just sell too much merch at the end of the day. I don't think the Vince is going to turn them heel. They make too much money. But I didn't read too much into that line, like Big E drop. I feel like these two teams have that.
It almost feels like a friendly rivalry right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like they respect each other, but they want to prove they're better. if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You had the Gauntlet match last year, the Gauntlet Tag Team match that Xavier Woods and Big E had to get through, and the Usos came out and forfeit while the New Day were down. It feels like they can't. Neither one can be turned heel on each other. It's not that neither one could be heel. They can't be heel on each other. That would be a tough sell.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, like you said, and not just that, the Gauntlet match, they didn't want to beat the New Day when they was beating them. They think they're better. New Day think they're better, and that's one of them things that you can easily sink your teeth into without having to kick somebody in the balls or hit somebody with a chair, all that crap. I'm all for it. Like I said, I don't think that's the way we're going to go, unfortunately. Tag team matches at WrestleMania, they never get the feuds. They just get the let's fairweight guys out here, and it's always a good match. I really enjoyed both of them last year. They was both SmackDown and Raw had the title performance. But I would prefer the feuds. I think that's what Mania should. They should accumulate feuds from top to bottom.
Oh, yeah, and especially because they kind of just use the pay-per-views in between, like Rumble and WrestleMania to build those feuds, too, So, why not have that big payoff, I just mean more generally speaking, not necessarily just New Day and the Usos. But that's the way that I always feel about it,
Yeah, absolutely. But now, the second thing, in their match, and it happened twice last week. I only caught it once this week. It might happen again later in the show during our big old, UE versus Inner Circle. The glitch. Did you all pick up the glitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
It happened, 2, 3, 4 times during the night.
Okay. I only caught it this one time. I didn't see that. Kyle, I heard Kyle huffing as soon as I said that. He wanted to say something. Kyle, what's up?
No, I was just getting ready to talk, but Kevin talked, so.
Well, what was you going to say? I heard you.
I was going to say what Kevin said.
You're pissed off at me for promoting the show, and I apparently am one step ahead of you.
Ooh. Let's have a fuck Inner Circle versus Undisputed Era. Let's have.
What was that? You cut out.
I said fuck Inner Circle versus Undisputed.
You cut out again. I get the whole screw Inner Circle versus Undisputed Era, but you keep
Kevin versus Kyle. Kevin, Kyle, 1-on-1. Hell in a Cell.
Oh, hey, the battle of the beards, man. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, no disrespect to your beard, but I think mine wins.
Mine's more like a goatee, I think, man. It's more like a goatee.
Mine's just an unkempt fucking rat's nest, frankly,
yeah.
if you want to know the truth. So, if you're going by cleanliness, everybody's beard wins over mine. Because
quality stuff here on the SmackDown podcast.
Yeah, this is the beard segment where we just talk about our beards.
Well, when Rob was here, we always had. He's gone now. He had the place.
I assume you just said the daughter plug. I don't know what it is about. It's like your audio struggles to start, but once you're going is good. But the moment you want to say one little thing, you cut out.
I'm about to quit. I'm about to quit. Like this. The third thing what's the glitch, guys?
That's a great question. I have no idea. It looked like it was almost like an email notification to me at one point. It looked like it was an envelope or some shit.
It's Chris Jericho is what it is.
Inner Circle's invading SmackDown. That's what's going on.
No, just Chris Jericho's just going to come back. I think he's got a clause in his contract.
Oh Jesus!
He's going to show up with the belt too.
Yeah, right. He's gonna say, Inner Circle had the balls to invade SmackDown, but Undisputed Era doesn't. That's why they're better. God damn it!
Didn't Adam Cole beat Daniel Bryan in the main event? SmackDown.
That's Adam Cole. That's not the goddamn Undisputed Era. That's Adam Cole, Bay, not Undisputed Era.
Undisputed Era won in a tag team match.
This is not spilling over to this show.
You know what?
Let's at least knock out all the SmackDown content before we air our dirty laundry. By the way, who put me on blast on Twitter?
Oh, it wasn't me. I don't know.
I knew it was Vince. Vince is always the one to name drop people. That motherfucker loves name dropping people. So
I retweeted it, but it wasn't me.
SES Vince, fuck you. All right. Yeah, I'm not on your shitty NXT show. All right, I don't have to see you outside of chat. Oh shit! No, actually, hold on. We do have Raw together. Never mind, Vince. We're cool, bro.
Right. No, Vince is an NXT fanboy. I want to go on record as saying that. And maybe I'm an AEW fanboy. But anyway, enough about that. SmackDown. Sorry.
I think the glitch is Killer Cross.
I was actually going to agree with you. I think that's him too.
I know it's unlike. I mean, we've seen it with AJ, but you know, there was a big bidding war. He's been in the business long enough where he's been on live TV too. It's not like these guys on Ring of Honor and didn't move up, not been on live TV. So that's what I believe. I could be wrong. It could be really anybody from the PC. We Riddick Moss get brought up with Mojo Rawley. So, you know, if they get... So it could really be anyone. But if I'm betting money, it's Killer Cross, and I would love it. I'm a big fan.
Well, you know, I thought maybe at first it was teasing something about the Fiend, honestly, because they've done that in the past. But then I kind of noticed what it was, you know, the second time they did it, and I was like, nah, that's not the Fiend, you know, like you can't.
Yeah. And Scarlett too, you know, his.
Oh yeah. Scarlett. Totally forgot about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next segment, speaking of relationships, Otis, Mandy.
Wait, who the hell is doing laundry during the show?
I mean, my dryer just went off.
Well,
it's technically
so it's you.
Well, we were just airing some dirty laundry, so Seb was just cleaning it up. You know.
Oh my god, damn it!
Wah wah wah.
Oh my god, Kev, are you, dude? Are you proud of that one? Are you proud of that one, Kev?
I mean, I am a proud dad, and it was a pretty good dad joke.
I mean, technically,
eat your heart out.
Technically, my wife's doing the laundry.
Anyway.
Anyways, you guys.
Kyle's gonna cuss us out after the show.
I'm apparently in a mood tonight. I don't know what it is.
I can feel it. His blood is boiling about this show right now. But Mandy and Otis, guys, are you liking this story? Or as soon as Otis got his heart broke, he was like, "No, fuck this." I mean, what are you feeling about it?
I'm really kind of on the fence. To be perfectly honest with you, like it could be really good, and it could turn into a train wreck really fast. And maybe people think it already is, and that's valid as far as I'm concerned too. But I mean, this, you know, they could build a halfway decent feud with Ziggler and Otis. Who knows where it's gonna go with Otis and Mandy? And even where is it gonna go with Mandy and Sonya Deville? You know. There's a lot of different directions. I think the jury's still out, personally. But like I said, I could see, you know, the argument of saying like this is already trash. Get it off my TV. You know.
I can see Kyle's finger on the 9 button.
I know, right? He's about to drop the 9. And I'm goddamn proud of that one.
No, I was gonna say I'm remaining faithful. Last week when Kevin and I did the show, I was upset because of just the all the hype for the Valentine's Day angle, and then for it to just be nothing. But now you have the whole the mystery of the text message. You know what I mean? Mandy Rose does look like an innocent party here, and the obvious culprit is Sonya Deville, but what if it's Tucker? What if Sonya Deville is the red herring?
Ooh.
She would naturally agree. She's never really been fully behind Otis.
Yeah.
You know, but they could be playing it super obvious that it was her, and it could be Tucker.
That's true. That's true. You know, trying to protect his boy from the hurt, you know? Who knows?
I think the text was Dolph, though. I mean, Dolph, you know, it comes up and beats Otis. So I think that Dolph sent the text, whether Sonya maybe put him up to it, maybe. And you got to remember a few weeks ago, Sonya asked Mandy to get Otis in her corner, and things didn't go well. So maybe it's Dolph and Sonya working together. I don't know. I like it, though. You're starting to see not just the loviness of Otis. Tucker even said that he's so hurt he wouldn't leave the hotel. He's watching Mandy and Dolph leave.
Yeah.
So you're starting to see some anger instead of just the, you know, lovable dancing around Otis. So I like that extra layer.
Yes.
I don't know where the match will happen. You know, Elimination Chambers, they like sending maybe a lower card, mid card feud and kind of infusing in there, but I just don't see Otis in Elimination. I don't know if that works.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I was about to ask if I could
I agree.
because Kyle was like so quiet.
Well, dude, I'm not on camera. I'm just relaxing.
I keep forgetting that, to be honest with you. It's weird. Can I cut him out? I don't know how to do it.
Jesus.
But no. Yeah, Otis in Elimination Chamber. I like Dolph's one of them guys where he's always put somebody over, so when Sprout Otis, I don't see him in it. Maybe have them in a lower card match at the Chamber. I don't see them going to Mania.
No.
Then again, Otis is over, so who fucking knows?
Yeah.
We've seen fan reactions kind of put people on cards before, so.
I think the big thing to factor is the track history of WWE, and a lot of the times, not all the time, but a lot of the times they're too scared to pull the trigger on a captivating angle, because really the more captivating solution would be a betrayal between Fire and Desire or Heavy Machinery, but those tag teams work so well together, the easy road out is it just is Dolph, you know, and it, at the end of the day it'll make sense, and then you don't have to worry about splitting up any of your teams and writing yourself into a corner where now you have to come up with individual stories for them.
Well,
that's true. Yeah.
There is a way that you can not break them both. One of the things they could do if it's a Mania thing, and they want to stretch out this mystery, if it is Sonya and Dolph working together, you can split her and Mandy, because Sonya, a lot of people want a Sonya singles run. I mean, she's a lot of potential. I could see them doing that. They could have Dolph and Sonya work together behind Mandy find out and end up having Otis and Mandy versus Sonya and Dolph at Mania. That's a way they can go. And even though, you know, it's kayfabe, imagine WrestleMania, Mandy Rose giving Otis a kiss or something crazy like that.
Oh,
you know
holy shit.
I mean, the pop would be huge. So that's a way they can go and have a really good payoff, really good happy ending. Whether I don't think they'd actually use it as a relationship, I don't know. But just to give that happy ending would be nice.
Sure.
And you don't even have to really bring Tucker into it that way. You could have Tucker versus Dolph 2 weeks before Mania to kind of throw him into it without putting him on Mania. So there's ways for everyone to be involved, have to split both and all that. That's the way I would go if the happy ending is the destination.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, like you said, could really get Sonya Deville on a singles run, which I think would be the right way to go. To me, she screams singles, and I think she has a lot of potential to make a lot of noise on that SmackDown roster, especially in the women's division right now.
I do too. I like Sonya a lot. I think you could break her and she'd be successful, right off the bat. Mandy, I don't think Mandy's bad in any way. I could see her being a good singles hand, but I don't think she's ready now.
I think Mandy reminds me of like a Trish Stratus. If they can just pull back like just a hair on the sex symbol and let her character develop, I think she'd actually make like a really good baby face. And people would rally behind her.
Well, and I think that's a potential that could happen out of this storyline too, especially if they go ahead and have the happy ending, to this angle. Because I mean,
by the way, we have said happy ending way too many times to be comfortable.
Are you proud of that one?
A little.
Because I mean, how over would Mandy be? If they did, like what you were saying, Seb, giving Otis a kiss at the end of a match like that, at Mania. I mean, she would be maybe the biggest baby face on the women's side of SmackDown at that point,
Yeah, and, they could, without it being like an actual relationship, they could always be synonymous with each other. Kind of like, I don't know, best example, I guess, Omega and Riho in a way, they're always, you don't have to be a couple to be, relatable to somebody. So I could see that, and as over as Otis is, that could just be good for Mandy and Jenna.
The issue is that Otis is infatuated with her, and that's where the problem, like writing yourself into a corner, is you want them to get along, but actually becoming like a romantic relationship, it's hard for it. To me, it's just difficult. I think there's a way to do it, but honestly, I can't see how. It's weird. You want to see them get together, but you don't realistically believe they'd actually have, like, I don't know. I mean, they've done weirder couples, though. I mean, Terry Reynolds and Goldust way back in the day. Yeah. That was such an odd couple, but it worked for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, they could. I don't know. I don't think that's the ending. I think that's really hard to pull off long term.
Oh,
and if you're going to have a 4-month, and again, I'm not saying this is going to Mania, but if that's the plan, having a 4-month build to something and then having it last a month and then ending it, that's kind of, rough. You could break it where Mandy, in an unhealed way, still likable, because, at the same time, this is life. Sometimes you're going to have feelings for somebody, and even though they might not like you, they want to be friends. They want to be, in an undisrespectful, putting down way. And
let them down easy.
Yeah, kind of maybe that's the thing. And they could still be friendly and all that. But that's just if that's a happy ending. They could be saying, screw Otis, we're going to break his heart, and it's turned out a complete different way. I don't know.
That's true. I mean, that would be an epic heel turn by Mandy Rose if that happens.
But with Mandy playing up, not really that much. It was subtle. If you weren't paying attention, as soon as the text got brought up, she was like, "What?" She didn't
had no idea.
Yeah. So that doesn't look the way it's looking. We're gonna have a fairy tale ending.
Yeah. The happiest of fairy tale endings. Anyway. And but not only was she saying that, but she was saying that she was kind of excited to have a date with Otis too, So,
and, like I said, Sonya was the one sitting there. Well, so.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, that's the obvious route. But then again, WWE doesn't really. I mean, they do insult the intelligence of the viewer, so they probably aren't trying to be too clever. What do you guys think about Daniel Bryan's story? What's going on with that? Him getting called out on a lot of this stuff by like the lower mid card guys.
I'm not sure how I feel about it, honestly. I don't know. We'll see where it goes, I guess.
Yeah, it's it feels weird that we're doing this on the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like, for me, this is something that you'd normally see in September through December kind of thing.
Dude, is he going to be in the Andre the Memorial Battle Royal? Or Andre the Giant Memorial Battle? The armbar?
I don't think so.
I can't imagine he would either. But, I mean, who knows? You know?
I mean, fuck, they might put him on Sheamus again. I don't know. But I don't think he's going to be a Battle Royal. Okay. If it's... What a wild ride this would be. But maybe it's against Coach Drew Gulak. I don't know. But, what's so funny, Kyle?
No, I'm not. I'm not actually laughing at the idea. I was actually chuckling at like the thought of it. Like I could just picture, like I don't know. You remember when Chad Gable wouldn't stop bugging Jason Jordan on NXT to let him coach Jason Jordan or be a tag team? That's how I could picture Gulak. Is Gulak just keeps chasing after Brian, wanting to coach him, and Brian wants nothing to do with it.
And Brian's like, if you win, you can be my coach. And Brian takes him out in 45-7.
Yeah, no shit. By the way, something about Gulak I wanted to bring up. I remember when I first started watching 205 Live, which I haven't watched in a long, long fucking time for whatever, too much wrestling.
There's no time.
But when I first started watching it,
hold on, I hate to cut you off. Speaking of too much wrestling, watch NWA. Keep going.
Gulak was kind of trying to be the coach of Humberto Carrillo. So, like, there's a little consistency there with him, you know, playing the coach role, you know.
Well, if you want to go deeper into that, you know, of him doing PowerPoints and stuff like that, or something about Drew Gulak. Oh, this is me giving WWE way too much credit here. Something about him being real analytical. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a very coach-like thing to do. Make game plans, make PowerPoints. So, you know, like I said, too much credit. But the layers are there if they are really wanting to dig into this.
Oh, yeah. But who knows? I mean, you're right. It's WWE, so they're a little maybe too on the nose sometimes for stuff like that.
And too, on SmackDown, there's not a lot of lower card guys. You know, we've talked about it on this show before. Their depth chart really isn't much. You got Apollo Crews that's kind of at that level, and Shelton. No, Shelton's on Raw. I mean, as far as jobbers, there's not many. I guess you can put Shorty G in that category now, but that's about it.
Well, really, Mojo Riley apparently, you know,
he's on Raw. I don't think.
I mean, God, kids guy. What the fuck was it?
Heath Slater.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but we've already ran through that. Like I know. Like Daniel Bryan this next month just taking out a bunch of jobbers.
Oh, I got you. Well,
so I was trying to like make a map of how we get to Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan.
I like the idea though that Daniel Bryan was beat by the Fiend, so all the lower card guys feel comfortable now, like talking trash to him.
Yeah, I'm into that too.
They could go real deep in the bench and get Mustafa. That'd be a terrible mistake to paint him as a jobber, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the depth chart isn't there on SmackDown like it is Raw.
No, not at all. I mean, you have the top card guys, and that's about it, you know?
Is Kyle playing with a car?
It looks like he is, yeah.
It's a beard brush. That's all that is.
This motherfucker's way too comfortable not being on camera. I want the next show. I want to be number 5, and when I can't be as comfortable.
I heard you said you want to be number 5. That was
like the middle of that cutout.
I said you can't be this comfortable all the time. All right, you're gonna have to be hitting more buttons.
Yeah, come on, producer. Don't play with.
I need every num key, okay, to have something. SmackDown is going to be the most heavily produced show that we have, like out of our whole lineup. From a production standpoint, SmackDown is going to be must see just for how convoluted we can make this mess.
That's what I gotta be number one.
We need like graphics for Sebastian, for me, for like different segments. Like we can like Kevin Crazy's kayfabe catastrophe, you know, shit like that.
Too many Ks, bro. Too many Ks.
Trust me. I went over that with my girlfriend. I'm not going to be the KKK guy, but, you know, whatever.
It was better implied, Kevin.
Hey, man.
What's my next topic?
Fiend and Goldberg. Is this?
That's what you're getting ahead of yourself here. You're getting here. Braun Strowman.
All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. I got a little, because like when I first came up with that, I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's the cool," and then I went, "No." You know what I mean? I was like,
"It's so awkward." Oh man.
Oh, who's next for Braun Strowman? And I'm not.
Dude, it's gonna be a feud with Sami Zayn and Nakamura and all of them and Cesaro. Braun's gonna just continue running through those three guys till after Mania.
That's what it looks like.
With himself right there, he's sitting there.
I mean, I said what I said. I'll own it. You know, like.
Maybe we're getting a fatal 4-way match today. Like, Elias is getting too much time into this. I feel like he, somewhere along the line, has to do something.
Yeah.
You can play off Shinsuke, Cesaro, working as a team. You know, eventually get some stripes. Maybe that's a Saudi show. Kyle's killing me.
Dude, I'm not on camera.
I swear to God. You're on my laptop, though. They can't see you back here. You know what? Fuck the Braun thing. There's not a lot of depth there. It's going to be Shinsuke, Cesaro, Sammy.
Yeah. I mean, it's too bad, too, because, like, Strowman finally has a belt, and they're just going to rehash the same rivalry that he had to get the belt, you know? And it's like...
That's another thing. A lot of people were kind of defending not getting the belt, saying he was more of an attraction. Do you think he's doing a good job as a champ, or do you think that, you know, he's better off as a attraction and not having titles?
I don't think that we've seen enough of him as a champion to know that if he'd be good as a champion, frankly. Like,
that's fair.
You know, I mean, obviously he works as an attraction. Like, there's no question about that. I mean, the guy's huge. You know, he can fucking throw guys 10 feet in the air and, you know, kill people, you know. But, like, give him some time with the belt. See what he can do. Give him a quality feud as champion. You know what I'm saying? And see how he does. Maybe it won't work, you know, but I think that he's earned the right to, you know, see if it could, you know. Well, apparently we've completely lost Sebastian.
Motherfucker, I'm
now you're back.
I don't know. It got really weird there for a moment. I just heard like music and other stuff.
A train or something? It sounded like a train whistle.
What is wrong with my mic? Let me open the...
You don't need to open the fridge. Oh man,
I haven't found another solution so far.
Dude,
it's a magical fridge.
I love our Friday shows. I'm not gonna lie. I look forward to Fridays so much now for just the mess of a production that we have going at times.
Oh my God, this show has been all over the place.
Hey, that's the best kind. That's awesome.
I'm having fun. Hey,
especially video. Like sitting here watching me open a fridge. What could be better?
Right.
Maybe one day I'll show you what's in it.
We got teasers on the Friday SmackDown show and everything, man.
That is kind of scary. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's low key. Like, that's a normal statement, but somehow intimidating. Like,
is that because I'm some sort of freak, Kyle? Is that it?
There's gonna be like a monster jumping out of there or some shit, like fucking gremlins, just like marching out of his goddamn refrigerator.
Just call me Eric Rowan. How about that?
Yes.
That's a better tease than the cage.
It's an ongoing bit for the show.
We're going to introduce my house. Next week, you'll see one of my cats. We're going to like them.
Yeah. I love if you actually pay attention to the shows that I'm on, my set has been changing for every single fucking episode for like 4 or 5 shows now.
Well, you got my fridge.
Yeah.
As good as it gets. Oh, here comes my daughter.
I'm not going to lie, I think this is the set for now. Your daughter? Hey, man, put her on camera. Say hey.
Come here.
Yo, my son made a cameo on the AEW show.
Watch my cords. Oh, knock it off.
Oh, look at her.
Hi.
Say what's up.
What's up?
Hey, who's your favorite wrestler?
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Bailey.
Nice.
Yes.
Solid choice.
She's a heel.
It's okay to cheer the heels.
Not a heel.
Ah!
What? She bullies kids. She's a bad guy. Girl. Woman.
That's a not. She's not.
Okay.
She's not.
Okay.
She's not.
Okay. I'm sorry I offended you. I can take you in when I'm done. Love you.
Jesus.
Kyle, you just one time to put her on, dude.
You know, Rob, I can't wait to show that clip to Rob because he threatened us so much to get his daughter on air. And Sebastian's kid is, I think, the first. No, Kevin's kid is really the first one to make it to air. Now yours.
I know he's on. Is he on video?
Well, my kid, like wants to be on so bad. Like he'll sneak around and like.
My daughter's opened the fridge. I gotta walk.
Yeah, like when I'm on and like. Dude does not like wrestling. Like he would just talk shit if like he was talking. He'd be like, "Why do you guys like it?"
I can't see.
Like one night I was talking to him. I was like, "Why don't you like wrestling?" And he goes, "If I just wanted to watch people fight, I just look it up on YouTube."
Oh my god.
I was like, "Dude,
they can't see what's in the fridge. Shut up."
My favorite thing though is when. Oh, okay, fine, never mind. Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
I was just gonna throw out there whenever you had you made your wife crawl across the floor.
Holy
that
shit.
was so mean.
I didn't make her. She done it by herself. I went back and I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I didn't."
Oh man.
That was funny. When that happened.
Jesus. My next topic.
Back to wrestling.
So where are we going? That's ironic. Where are we going with Bailey? Or is Sasha on the shelf now? Like, are we rolling her out for Mania? Like, what's your read on this? I don't even know what sites it was, but there's a lot of reports saying that Naomi and Bailey was penciled in for Mania. They was set in stone now. I don't know. How do we get there? I mean, we're 2 months. That's a long...
Yeah, I mean, and the Sasha thing is a great question. I mean, I don't even know. I haven't heard anything like in the news or anything. They haven't mentioned anything on TV about what's going on with her. So I legitimately have no idea. I mean, maybe I've missed something. I don't know. But
she's been at the tapings more than Vince McMahon. Apparently,
that's true. But I can't imagine that she's going to be on Mania unless it's going to be like a surprise. Because she hasn't been on TV in a minute, so who knows,
I mean, I've not heard the ankle is broken, but if it's just, I mean, there's severe sprains too, but damn, it's been like 3 months, something like that.
Yeah.
November.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I could see it being a surprise, but it'd be hard to build towards something, for Mania at this point.
Hopefully after she comes back, her ankle stays up. 'Cause, I've played a lot of sports, and I follow a lot of sports. And usually if you have an ankle, that bad, once you sprain it, it's easy to re-injure. Again, me assuming it's not broke because I've not heard what time it is. So hopefully, 2 years from now, we're not sitting here talking about her, Samoa Joe.
Right.
So prayers to her. Hope she heals up. And that kind of sucks. Seemed like they was starting to build up for a big Mania match for her after last year. She lost the tag titles, and that was kind of a bummer. But so it sucks for her, kind of like the Ember Moon situation.
Isn't Naomi from Florida though?
Is she?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's from Florida, man.
That would make a lot of sense then,
Get a hometown girl at WrestleMania. Which didn't they have WrestleMania not too long ago in Florida while she was champion?
She won the title. She already had her. And I'm not saying you should only have one. I'm saying, but she's already had the hometown, pop. It sucks though. I was really looking forward to if that was indeed the plan.
Yeah, Sasha and Bayley at Mania would be cool, but honestly, you got to remember what Mania is. It's not everything that we want it to be. It is what it turns out to be. And Bayley and Sasha would not get nearly the time that they deserve for like an epic match. You'd probably be more akin to another like Charlotte and Asuka match where it's just cut short.
That's true.
I mean, I guess it depends on. Asuka and Charlotte got about 15 minutes. So it really depends. I don't know. I know they got a lot more time than that. I think they got like 25 or so on their takeover match. That was, one of the best women's matches of all time, in my opinion. It's just a long build. If they're really going to go with Naomi, so already having a match at Super Showdown, 2 months out, that's a long build to get right at Mania. Especially when the depth chart is smart. And they've already used Carmella in this. So.
How long was Becky Lynch's run to WrestleMania? You know what I mean? Like
that's true. That was all the way from Rumble to WrestleMania.
You're right, but Becky didn't face Ronda Rousey yet. Like Naomi and Bayley's about to.
That's a fair point. That's definitely a fair point.
And they've already been planting that seed, 3 weeks ago. So if you really want to go back to, end of January and already run 3 rematches.
Yeah. That's true. That's very true. But I could see them doing it, if they did it right. It would be difficult, but it could be good, who knows though? To Kyle's point, that build was, 4 months almost, or about 4 months.
Would Becky and Shayna be the same at night? Becky and Shayna fight, and then elimination chamber, and then Fastlane.
Well, the other thing is too, man, is that we're a lot closer to Mania than you think. We're only about a month and a half away, really.
That's the thing, though. Like, if you look at Mania this year, Drew and Brock haven't faced off. Becky, Shayna hasn't faced off. You haven't seen Edge and Orton 12 years. AJ, Taker, never seen it. Go down the line, and there's a lot of fresh matchups. If Bayley and Naomi face each other 3 times, before Mania, it's not really that special.
That's true. That's true. I was mostly just trying to play devil's advocate, if you want to know the God's honest truth, because I agree with you. Because I agree with you. I don't want to see that at Mania, because I'm hoping that this will get wrapped up, next Thursday at Super Showdown, and we can get a build for Bayley towards Mania for something else, somebody else.
If Naomi and Bayley was the plan at Mania, even though this is a cheap way out, as a lot of fans like to say when these finishes happen, but a lot of times, if you look at how the payoff happens, it makes sense. You just got to be patient to get there. I would have had a double count out, something.
Hey, there's my kid right now. And then he
Saw
ran
that,
away.
yeah.
He goes, psych, and ran away. Anyway.
Have something tonight. Have a triple threat at Super Showdown. Have Bailey pin Carmella, eliminate her completely, and then you can build.
Okay, apparently he's got to heat up some banana bread. I'm sorry. I have the.
We are going off the rails. It's okay, man. We're at like the
I know.
hour
I'm
mark
really sorry about
anyways.
that, guys.
Where's your kid at, Kyle? Bring him.
I'm a responsible parent, so they're sleeping. Okay.
Well, mine was asleep, or was in a bed. At least she just got up. Was hungry apparently.
Yo, my kid was in his room too. But hey, I'm a shitty parent. What can I say?
Your kid.
I'm only kidding, Kevin. God damn it, man.
No, it's all right.
Your kid fell or was crying or something before we were.
Yeah, so I investigated that. He pulled out a drawer, climbed in the drawer, and then fell trying to get out of the drawer. As what happened. He's one, dude. He's like I don't know. When you count months, like what's 1.5? Like 18 months? Yeah, that's how old he is.
Kyle can math. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of math,
I would have. I know we were in line. I only got one more.
Yo, Isaac, you're just being creepy as hell in the background right now, jumping around and shit.
looking like Goldberg's kid over there, man. Like all shirtless and stuff.
I would have had Carmella be my kid triple, get pinned, eliminate her from the, and then Naomi and Bailey. But the last topic I want to talk about, Goldberg versus. Did they show too much? We talked about giving away stuff on free TV earlier. Should we not have seen Goldberg give Fiend the spear tonight? Saved it. What was that?
I was totally into it. Honestly, I was really, really into it because it made the match a little more believable to me, and I like the fact that the Fiend undersold, the spear, and then it looked like he was going to retaliate, and then he, transported or whatever. I liked it. I thought it really worked. It got me a lot more hyped for the match at Super Showdown, honestly, because this was something that I was not really all that into, But after that, I was like, yes, I didn't realize that he had a goddamn oven mitt and he was like doing this and shit. I was just into talking about wrestling. I'm super focused. In fact, I'm gonna put him up for adoption tomorrow.
Oh my god!
I'm kidding, Isaac. I'm not gonna put you up for adoption.
This was bound to happen at some point, man.
Cam was like, you talk shit about my attention span earlier. My kid can burn himself right now, and I'm not moving.
Yeah. I don't care if he beheads himself.
Oh man!
I was gonna say something, but never mind.
Dude, yeah, I don't know how we could even keep going with this. Like I want to try, but no, it's just weird. The moment's good.
Here's a hint. He said,
"Sorry, guys,"
and we're never mind.
No, I will say this. Okay, so as far as speaking on the Fiend and like, is it too much? Undertaker and Roman Reigns did the same exact spot.
Did they? I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
okay.
Going into one of their matches, Undertaker was in the ring, cleared everybody out. Roman Reigns was down while he cleared everyone. Undertaker realized he was behind him, and then Roman delivered the spear. So it was kind of the same spot, but reversed. And everyone's still tuned into that. They're going to watch. It's Goldberg,
Yeah.
They give you a little tease, then they take it away. The real question is Goldberg going to win? Is he going to beat the Fiend?
He's not going to win.
No.
I can't imagine. That would be the I quit wrestling if he wins.
I don't have the money. If I had the money, I'd put $500 on. Wouldn't care. The Fiend's winning the match. I just don't see it. Goldberg. I wouldn't even know. Yeah, you could do.
Well,
if there was a time,
the believers
ahead,
I did not to cut you off, Kev, but the reason why people believe Goldberg's going to win is it's believed that he's a big draw. His segment on SmackDown, when he just did the satellite phone call, did great in numbers. And now there's concern that he'll win a Super Showdown because they believe that Goldberg versus Roman will draw more eyes than Roman versus The Fiend. So that's where people is how they're connecting the pieces to Goldberg might actually defeating The Fiend, is WWE wanting to capitalize on the audience numbers that they would get from it.
Yeah, the thing is, though, 2 months ago, the money match, actually there was 2 money matches. It was Brock versus Kane, Brock versus Fury. Yeah, they're not happening.
Yeah.
What I like about this year's WrestleMania, they're going in a way where it's not heavy on the matches or it's not random. And Roman versus Goldberg is about as random as it gets.
Right.
And I just don't think that it would fit in with the card.
I don't either. And, Kyle, that is a fair point. I mean, I hear you. But, like, to me, man, if there was ever a time for The Fiend to lose, it was a goddamn Royal Rumble when Daniel Bryan, like, literally almost beat him to death. And, he sold so much shit. And, so I just don't. I don't see it at all,
Sorry, I had to block the fridge view again. But no, I did think about something though. If the Fiend, instead of this badass monster, it's going to kill everybody that ever steps up to him. If he ever gets knocked down a peg and starts to run away from fights, I'm not sure we've ever seen this before, but it hit me when it did it. How cool would it be for and this would not everybody would love this because a lot of people hate non-finishes and all this. But have we ever seen imagine Fiends in a match, say it's Roman because he does a spear too. It could be similar to what we've seen tonight. The lights go out, the Fiend's gone, and this is a match, title match, and also the belt's gone from Timekeeper.
Yeah.
He teleports, takes his fucking belt, gets counted out. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool.
People would.
Oh, there would be riots,
dude.
Yeah.
They would be so mad.
But I'm into that idea too. I think that would, kind of fit, and maybe the Fiend could play it off as I just didn't think you were worthy after that. I'd taken a spear before, and that shit is whack. And
here's the thing, like I said that if he ever gets knocked down a peg and starts to feel weaker, maybe the Fiend feels like he's not as strong as he used to be, or the person thinks that the Fiend thinks that. There's a lot of psychological things you could do with something like that. I don't know. It just hit me when he did it, and trying to think, I just don't remember ever anything like that happening.
Yeah,
and maybe not even making a main event. I don't know.
I don't know if you could do that at Mania, though.
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm not saying Mania. Just, make it at a pay-per-view or a Raw main event. Because if you end up with a main event, it's going to get shit on. And that's completely understandable if that's how you end the show. But if you do it where shit afterwards, it can work. That could be a way of, the Fiend realizing, he's not that dominant after all, or something like that. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. I've never seen it, and I'm all in for seeing new things. As you all, I always say, if wrestling can surprise me or show me something I haven't seen, do it, please.
Yeah.
But no, that's about it. I would say who were you predicting to win, but Kevin is pretty heavy on there's no chance.
Oh yeah, no. Fiend's winning.
Is Roman? I know the rumors. This is how strange the wrestling world is. For that, a week ago, the rumor Cena versus the Fiend, or Cena versus Goldberg, Roman versus the Fiend, or Roman versus Goldberg, them intersecting. Well, a week later, it's John Cena versus Elias, out of nowhere. So are they a chance that we're not seeing the Fiend versus Roman?
I mean, I think there's a small chance, and I know Kyle's been on the record as saying a lot that it would be nice to clean up like that the way that Bray Wyatt got screwed with that
I
feud
agree.
that Cena and Bray Wyatt had. So I think that the Fiend versus Cena definitely makes sense, and I could see that happening. But I still think it's got to be Roman versus the Fiend, doesn't it? In WrestleMania?
Well, it depends on how much, because this Cena versus the Fiend fits into the Fiend's character so much. About the Fiend never, the Fiend, pretty much has a list, and he's going to kill every one of them.
Yeah.
So it fits into that. I guess it depends on if they really think Fiend pinning Cena Nation Bray Wyatt at the time is enough to kind of get that, or if they just think it's that important. Because if it is to them, then you would think it would be this year. I don't know how many more get Cena versus the Fiend if Cena's actually having a match this year. With his acting career, I don't know how many more.
Yeah.
For all we know, this might be it.
Right. I mean, I heard rumors that Cena basically has free reign to do whatever the hell he wants to at Mania.
And if that's true, him picking Elias would blow my mind. Personally.
Oh, fucking A. I don't want that at all, honestly. Like that.
No disrespect to Elias, but Cena's WrestleMania match, if he has against the cold Elias, that is like fourth fiddle in this whatever feud between Braun and Shinsuke and Cesaro. Yeah, that's not it.
No.
But no, if they're ever going to have the match, I think this year's the. But
yeah,
it's just if they think it's important and should have it, I guess. If not, then I guess it's Roman versus the Fiend guaranteed because there's no other option.
Well, I mean, especially with the Elimination Chamber coming up and Roman's in that match.
Yeah, I just something. I did miss a little bit of that show. I did announced he was in the chamber match. Did anybody else? Did you just say Roman announced himself in?
Well, I saw some. Well, maybe it was just a rumor. I saw something, so I could be wrong about that. But from who I saw was in it, or rumored to be in it at least, I don't even remember who else was in it. With the rumor, but it was just.
Was Sheamus in it?
I think so. So.
It's happening. Sheamus is in the match. We're going to see.
But I'm not. I don't remember. I don't remember for sure. Wouldn't surprise me, But yeah, I mean, once I saw that Roman Reigns was in the match, I was like, he's gonna fucking win it, And
the thing is, if that's true, and that happens, sort of like the Shayna thing. I know there's a lot of people when that match announced, well, why were you having this match? Shayna's going to win. It's so predictable. But at the same time, if you gave Shayna just for biting Becky, you'd have had WWE gave them a title match for attacking their champ. Oh my God. It's
right.
It don't make sense. If you want proper storytelling, sometimes to get there, it has to be predictable.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said that sometimes the predictable story is the best one.
Yep.
Because if it isn't, then you get the whole, this is inconsistent.
Yeah. Convoluted or whatever. Yeah.
So, just because it's predictable doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. I'd much rather leading to a good payoff than just a bunch of randomness.
Yeah, exactly. I think it makes perfect sense, and I mean, it makes it at least kayfabe wise, it makes Baszler earn her shot rather than just getting it,
And I'm a big fan of that. I always think attacking.
We lost you, bud.
Yeah, we lost you.
Are we good? Are we good?
Good now, yeah.
Okay. I've always said that you should earn your title shot. Somebody and get it. Am I out again? I swear to God.
Well, we only lost you for a split second. We might have missed a word. I think we got the gist of what you were trying to say.
But see, I also see a lot of people. It's pretty.
Yeah, we lost you. All right. I think that's it for the show tonight. Seth, you keep cutting
We're
out.
wrapping it up. Thank you for tuning in to the Smack Raw podcast.
The most off the rails show
Like
ever.
and subscribe to YouTube, please.
Follow us on Twitter,
Stitcher, Podbean, YouTube,
Twitch too now.
Twitch, yes. Google Play, iTunes.
I'll sign us off. All right.
Kyle's the MVP.
Thank you guys once again for joining us at the SmackDown podcast. Make sure to tune in. The next show will be on Raw, and then we're not going to cover Super Showdown, but I think that might be a good time to do some extra content. Maybe on some Twitch with some simulation matches. Maybe drop that. Maybe drop the throwback episode. Sebastian's going to be shooting here soon.
You're going to be producing it?
Yeah, but make sure you follow us on Twitter at SmackDrawPod, myself at The Kai Tai Show, Sebastian, who is waving to you right now, at
I'm not waving.
Wrestling_sports, and that's Wrestling, RASSLIN, and Kevin, of course, at Kevin Crazy 316. But until next time, y'all have a good one.
See you, mother.
Peace.